All this week, we have been highlighting some of the must-go-to events surrounding Miami Art Week, and Soul Basel is one of those must-attend events. This year, Soul Basel is transforming Miami's historic Overtown neighborhood into an epicenter of art and culture while showcasing Black artists. You're looking at some of the incredible artwork from one of this year's exhibitions at the Lyric Theater, which is a tribute to the 60th anniversary of the Civil Rights Museum. Now, joining us live this morning to talk about this year's Soul Basel is Executive Director James McQueen. Thank you so much. And you guys have likely seen this guy's artwork showcased in South Florida this morning. We have one of this year's featured artists, Nate D. Thank you so much for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Like I said, I know it's early, so we appreciate it. So before we get into Nate's artwork, James, can you explain to us the significance of Overtown's role as a hub for Black creatives?
Well, it has really caused a renaissance in the community. 10 years ago, if you would have told me or most people in Miami that Overtown would be hosting the kind of events that relate to the arts and culture, no one would have believed you. And to see the renaissance that is taking place in Overtown because the arts have returned to the community.
Yeah, and it's almost like Soul Basel puts an exclamation mark on all of that, right?
Yes, it does. You know, there are art shows all across Miami-Dade County now. That Basel is on the beach, but we have Soul Basel in Overtown.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so Nate D, you've seen this beautiful piece of work, and we can get it on camera right here. This is absolutely stunning, and we're so happy that you're with us here this morning. Explain to us what we're looking at. What do you try to convey with your art? Talk to us about that.
Right, so usually a lot of my work is very figurative. I deal with people, and then I also add floral and abstract elements to it. This piece is called the Floral Fox, and it's a mix of a traditional painting of a woman and then certain animals. Usually the person wearing the mask is kind of tapping into the meaning and sometimes the power that the mask represents, and then also elements of life, which is the florals that are also in the piece. It
is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for bringing this piece with us. So there's going to be a lot of artists involved with Soul Basel. Tell me what you're looking forward to seeing.
Well, I'm looking forward to a lot of the shows that are going on throughout Overtown, especially what's the programming that's happening at the Lyric Theater. There's also Art Beat Miami. I'm actually one of the featured artists that's in Art Beat Miami, and they're doing a whole week of programming. Like, for example, today they're doing panel talks. There's also going to be a fashion event today. Tomorrow they're doing a brunch, and anything else that's happening over at Red Rooster, and just the community coming together and celebrating this time of culture in Miami.
I'm assuming a guaranteed good time, yeah?
Yes.
Is that safe to say?
Always.
Really quickly, just remind our viewers, what's happening tonight and this weekend?
Well, tonight, first of all, we're going to have a Christmas tree lighting before we go to the Dorsey House, which is a featured space in Overtown.
Okay, fantastic. And I think you mentioned a fashion event?
Yes, there's a fashion event, panel discussions going on at the Bright Line and the Caleb Center.
Okay.
And there's also tomorrow they're doing at the Bright Line a celebrity brunch.
All right. I love the way, thank you so much. I love the way, James, you described it as a renaissance that we're seeing in Overtown, and what a beautiful sight to see in South Florida. So thank you, both of you, so much for being here. Again, compliments to your piece of work. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And we'll make sure we post information on our website about Soul Basel so folks know what's going on.
Thank you so much.